everyone! Welcome back to the Maker's Gonna Learn YouTube channel. Oh my goodness. Lauren, does it not feel like Thursday?
I had to think. It's just Wednesday, isn't
Yes,
it?
yeah, I was about to say, like, guess what day it is?
It's Wednesday!
Yesterday was so Monday-like because we had the big show, which, you know, takes away literally our entire day in a great way.
Yes.
But then today, I don't know. I'm in like, is this Thursday? What day is it? I don't know. I'm just in like a little different. Monday felt like a Wednesday or a Tuesday, so I don't know. No days felt right for us this week. If you all at home feel the same way, leave us a comment, let us know. Lauren, we had like 30-something waiting.
I know. They must be
anticipating.
They must be anticipating and wanting to learn how to do Waterslide decals.
Ooh, Waterslide decals. Y'all, have you ever tried it? Are you nervous? I will say Waterslide decals is something I think you should be, or could be nervous for. Like,
for
the
sure.
technique is like odd.
For sure.
This is a very odd process. It's something you would never, I don't know, the results
are amazing.
Yeah, the results is worth talking about. The results is why we're gonna be here today and doing it. But there's some things that y'all need to learn and some things you need to really think about when doing your Waterslide decal that we're gonna go over in today's video. And the best part is we're doing it multiple ways. Like we're putting it on multiple things. We are giving a sneak peek of a cut file.
I know, I was about to say the same thing. It's such I love this cut file, and I really think that you all are gonna love this cut file as well. Very Western inspired, and I'm digging it.
I'm loving it. We're gonna use it on a wine glass. We're gonna use it on a mug from the dollar store, because that's like what everybody's loving.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody's loving something that they can do with the Dollar Tree crafts. So for my Dollar Tree friends that love those series of videos, we have new ones coming out soon. But this is actually a project you can do with all of that goodness. So also, I want to let you all know, thank you guys so much for such an amazing, I think we're almost at 5,000 views on yesterday's video already.
Really?
So many friends have tuned in and enjoyed the National Craft Month show. So we just want to let you all know we're keeping it going. We have new videos coming out. Yesterday, originally, we had planned to do 2 crafts in one show. But when I say only 2 hours, it really ends up flying by like it did yesterday.
But if you think about it, if we would have tried to have done the other craft yesterday,
it would have been a 3-hour.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, just to make sure everything was good. So I say all that to say, Alicia is coming to you tomorrow.
Yes.
So you're getting 3 days of Maker's Gonna Learn, 1, 2, and 3, which we're super excited about. So that will be happening tomorrow at 1:30 p.m. Eastern. Caitlin and Alicia will be here.
Yes.
They're gonna get crafty. They cannot wait for you guys to see her. She's like a stenciling queen.
Not A.
Yeah, that's what we said yesterday.
We also said the sign queen, and this is
which is true.
Both.
That's true. So you are going to be in for a treat when you just like get ready to learn from her tomorrow, because we're super excited for that. So I think you're gonna really be impressed. Y'all, if you have not been part of grabbing your membership, if you have and you're back for day 2, let me know what you thought of your membership after day 1, because we had so many people sign up live. We're so excited to introduce our National Craft Month sale.
Yes.
You can save $30 using the code CRAFT at checkout. All the details are on the sign up page. That way you will just randomly drop that link. It's pinned and it's the first link down below.
Sadie just dropped it for you.
Go Sadie, thank you so much.
So there was a comment made, and I'd never thought about this. There was, and I don't remember the name, but I remember they said they make Waterslide decals every week for nails. Like, I'm shook. Like, you know I'm going to be in there making Waterslide decals
Lauren,
for my nails.
are you going to, like, take a picture of your nail and then turn it into a cut file and then, like, you know what I mean? You're going to have the perfect size.
Take the cut file and get it down real small, and then teach my nail lady.
Teach my nail lady?
How to put it on my nails.
Oh, I guess you could do, like, a really just small down pattern. I wonder if you, like, I don't know. You'd have to really, the cool thing is, let's talk about it real quick. So for Waterslide decal, this is actually a really I think it's really permanent. Like it's adhered with like, you're taking the sealer, and we're gonna walk you through this whole journey right now. Like this is what we're here to do. But it's really odd. The way that it's done, the sealers we're using is a really cool technique. We're really excited to share that with you guys today. So I cannot wait to share that. But if you are like, Tanner, why would you use it? when you see how well it looks, this is a video I wish they could feel.
Yeah.
I wish they could feel it. Because it feels very permanent. It feels very like, very professional.
Oh, for
like
sure.
on glass, on ceramics. We have a mug or a Tervis cup that we're gonna show you what happens when it's on like a really more so textured surface.
Yeah.
I wanna let you guys know, if you're doing this on an epoxy tumbler, this will be flawless.
Oh, absolutely.
Like this will be a really good technique to do, especially on any of your tumblers that you're using epoxy with. But we also have one that we're playing around with that was a little bit more textured, and we're gonna show you how it could not end up as flawless as smooth surfaces.
See, I feel like I've also seen people use Waterslide decals and then do the epoxy over it.
They do. Like that,
Yeah.
that does really, really well. So like if I was doing a epoxy tumbler, I would do my first layer, let that be like the glitter, and then, you know, let that set. Then after the glitter, you got your epoxy on there, do your water slide, and then just do that one last sealing like layer.
Yes.
You're gonna be rock solid. Like y'all are gonna have like amazing results, lifetime quality, because the epoxy seals it all in.
Yes.
It's beautiful. So you all are gonna really, really enjoy this technique. So where's everyone visiting from? Let us know. Drop us an emoji if you're a member. We would love, love, love to see some of our members showing up. And what's everyone saying?
Everybody's just telling us hello, basically like getting tuned in.
People's getting ready for boot camp. We
Everybody
can't
felt
wait.
like yesterday went by so fast.
It did.
That they didn't feel like it was 2 hours.
Well, no, it didn't. It did not at all.
Yeah.
We loved everything that we had going on. Congratulations to our friend who won the Cricut Explorer 3, the mug or the mini EasyPress, and the $100 gift card. Congratulations. Canada, West Michigan. Oh, look at all these emojis.
And then these emojis coming in of all of our members. So glad to have you all here with us.
Yes,
We've
we're
had
so
a lot
excited.
of people say that, I did see a comment that said that somebody got their membership in December and there was so much to explore, like they've been exploring, constantly exploring, and still haven't seen everything. And
Yeah.
that's the truth, because
The website is just deep.
there was actually, me and Alicia this morning, we were looking through some of our fonts and we found a font Saturday night, and we've got a little something coming up using that font. And we both fell in love with it, and we were like, wait, is this a new font? Like, we've never seen it, but we're pretty sure
It
it's
was
not a
probably
new
released
font.
like a year or two ago.
Exactly.
Yeah. So you're always gonna find new things on the website. You're always gonna find new trainings, new everything, y'all. So it's such a great time to get plugged in if you haven't already. And if you already have grabbed your membership, what a great day to get geared up for this big release coming tomorrow. Like, that is crazy, crazy, crazy. So we're super excited about that. But y'all, I think everyone's here. Everyone's ready. So let's go ahead and jump right into our water slide decal training. I'm so
Yes.
excited. Yay! Oh my goodness. Welcome to the craft table. I have my Starbucks water hidden today behind the Cricut. So what's going to happen, Lauren, when I start cutting, I'm actually just going to go ahead and move it because that's happened too many times. This Cricut, sometimes my computer is sitting behind here, and that mat can push my computer like literally off into the floor. So just be careful about that. Lynn loves their membership. Jacqueline, yay! Still saving for my first machine. Tammy, congratulations. Thank you for saving for that. I truly believe when you save for something, you're going to enjoy it even more. So anyone here today that's like, I'm not a member, I don't have a Cricut yet, I just want to make sure that you all feel just as welcomed. Like, we love, love, love friends hanging out before they commit to the machine or commit to our community. So wherever you're at on your journey, we were just so glad that you're here. Wendy's been a member since January. Yay! Denise, can I use the cut files with a silhouette? Lauren, can
Yes.
she?
Yes, you can use the cut files with the silhouette. You can use it with a brother scan and cut.
Yep.
You can use them basically with any die cutting machine, but
Heck yeah.
you definitely can use them with the silhouette. Wink, wink.
Yes, SVGs, PNGs, like that's what we provide you. And stay with us for the end of the month because Lauren will have a very, very fun announcement. So we're so, so excited. Lisa, welcome, welcome. First time visiting with us. We're so excited you're here today. And we're just so thrilled. So today I have Waterslide paper. I am not somebody to be like really particular on one Waterslide paper over another. So we have Waterslide paper, we have a sealer, we have our blanks, and we have water. Like, that's pretty much everything we have today. We also have a printer that's off camera. So this is what you're going to do. So we're going to walk you through the entire process. What we're using today is you can use any image that you want that is a print and cut image. So this could be a pattern, this could be any of our print and cut images. Today we're using some Western inspired files that are being released tomorrow. So this is actually a little sneak peek for our members to know what's to come tomorrow. So that's gonna be really, really exciting. And I cannot wait for you all to get access to these because they're really fun. So, such a great reason to get joined today if you haven't already. But yes, if we could go overhead, I can just kind of show you each product so that you make sure you know what we're doing. So first of all, this is a Waterslide decal, and I'm going to explain to you why you need the water here in a moment or two, but just follow the method for the madness because it's a little unorthodox. Like, this is not a typical 1, 2, 3 step process. You'll see what I mean momentarily. Number 2, this is our Waterslide paper. I've used Waterslide paper from Michaels. I've used We Are Memory Keepers. The results are pretty much very, very similar. So it's gonna let you know, I love the clear instructions, print the image, spray the acrylic sealer. What it's gonna recommend is letting the paper dry for at least 10 minutes. And you can use any acrylic sealer, which is awesome. It's gonna recommend even coats. And I like to do 2, honestly, 3 coats is like perfect, but 2 to 3 coats is what I would recommend today, okay? So that's super awesome. After that, after we've sprayed it, we're gonna let the Cricut cut our image. We're gonna let the Cricut do the work, and then here's where we're going to do a live demonstration that you're really like going to want to laser focus in today, because this is awesome. This is where we're doing the transfer and separation. So we are actually going to submerge the paper for 30 seconds to a minute, and that's going to separate the paper from the acrylic that we've sprayed on there, okay? We're separating the acrylic spray from the paper. So that's how that will be done in the water. And then what it recommends is to remove the paper from the water and quickly apply it to the ideal position of your clean decal surface. Press down firmly to secure the transfer. Now, what my tip here is, I personally love to try to get my surface wet when applying the image, and I'll kind of walk you through some tips for better results. So let me share with you, since we're still on overhead, y'all, these are the beautiful results. And I am stuffed up. Lauren, I just want to acknowledge that. As I bend over, you're going to hear a little sniffle. I feel amazing other than that right there. So just letting you guys know how we're doing today.
It's just the spring weather. I'm sure something's blooming.
I mean, it's like 70 something degrees. Like, it's gonna be upwards of 70 today. So we're super excited. And that's awesome. But look at these results. Like, this is what I was saying. I wish you could feel these images. Like, they just feel so good, especially on the wine glass. They feel so permanent. Such a great result.
So Beth had a good question.
Hey,
Beth said, is Waterslide a technique or a paper type? Or both. So really, Waterslide is both.
Yeah, it's definitely, that's a good, I love that question.
But it's also a technique that you use as well.
Yeah, because I think, like, if we peel out, let me just peel this out, because this is a great question. If you peel this out and you look at a sheet of the paper, this is like glossy. I would say it's like close to photo paper. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not, we're not saying it's photo paper, but like, that's what I would compare it to, okay? So I would compare this to photo paper. And what it's doing is giving us the ability to have something to apply the sealer on. So you can see right here, after you've sprayed it with the acrylic sealer a few times, it doesn't really look any different. So let me just show you. I don't want to get these confused. This is when it's just printed, okay? This is when it's just printed. And then this is what it looks like after you have sprayed it 2 or 3 times. So they look pretty similar. You can feel it and feel the difference. It doesn't feel as glossy because our sealer is a semi-gloss sealer. So you're going to get whatever finish your sealer is, that's what you're going to get. Now, you're going to ask me, Tanner, do we have to use a semi-gloss? No. Whatever acrylic sealer you're looking for, that's what you want. We have just this clear sealer. It's awesome. Now, we're having friends ask, Tanner, can I use these on candles? Yes, these are definitely great to use on candles. So that's really, really awesome. So let's head over to the share screen. And I am so excited to share with you this, like all of our print and cuts. And just to reiterate, these are not for flammable candles.
Right.
This is just for decorative candles.
Please keep in mind this is just decorative. If you plan on using the candle, do not put it on there, just decorative candles. Now, if you have a candle with a jar that is in a jar,
which is glass, that's great.
And you want to put it on the glass that the candle is in, perfect.
Go for it. Y'all go for it. Okay, so these are some of our print and cut files. So when you become a member, and I saw Shar or Cher is not a member yet, so I know you may be considering it today. Did you know you get access to our thousands of cut files? You're gonna get access to all of these printable cut files. I love the Be Kind piece. In a world where you can be anything, be kind, that would be a great one. I've done some of these watercolor images, like the barn with the flag. I've done Waterslide decals with some of our watercolors, and they turn out so beautiful. So I think you'll be impressed with that. But there are so many cut files you can use. Holidays, seasonal, whatever you're looking for, you will be able to do. So we're super excited about that. So this is a cut file that will be under our new category tomorrow at 6 a.m., y'all. So just come tomorrow, you'll wake up and you'll see our big drop of cut files. Come over to the new area and you will be able to see this cut file and so many more brand new cut files. You can see these are the ones that were released last. And they're super awesome. So yeah, lots of patterns, lots of, really unique images that you could actually, Lauren, speaking of your nails, you could take some of these patterns and scale them down, scale them up for whatever you would like to do. So that's really neat too.
Oh.
So yay, love that. Yes. Okay, let's head over to Design Space. But real quick, if you're considering membership, click the link that we've provided. This is the page you'll come to. You can click sign up now and you'll see you can get the National Craft Month sale. This is a huge, huge savings for you for your first year of membership. So look at this discount from $19.99 a month to $13.49 a month when you go best value. And I've already highlighted all the bonuses you get. So there's a lot of bonuses. So if you have any questions, be sure to let us know so we can address here. I love to treat these live streams as like open Q&A. And like you kind of have two craft consultants ready for you. So come with us with all your questions, all your concerns. We would love, love, love to address those today. So these are the cut files. I'm so excited. I love giving little sneak peeks for our members to know what's coming. All you do, I'll just show you real quick because we have plenty of time today. Say we wanted to take, someone mentioned the avocado. So let me go back to the avocado. Say we wanted to download the avocado sticker, okay? We're just gonna download that. As soon as you download it, look, you can download cut files right from search, right from the browse. You don't have to open each cut file. I mean, that's really awesome. So now you can click the zip file. Boom. We've got our avocado down here. We unzipped it. Now we go into Design Space, and I'm going to share with you how easy it is to tell Cricut when uploading that this is a print and cut. So let's press upload. Let's press now upload image. And now I'm going to grab my little avocado, drag and drop. Perfect. I just like to say, hey, this is a pretty complex image, Cricut, so give it a minute, okay? Press continue. You could go ahead and take away this white background if you needed to, or you could leave it. I love the white backgrounds if you're making stickers. So you can press apply and continue. And boom, this, Lauren, right here is where you get to make it or break it. Do you want two random circles or do you want a true print and cut image?
Right.
This is where you decide. So obviously select print and cut and now it'll say upload. Boom, super easy, press upload. you are good. Phil says, don't wait to get your membership. You'll love it. And for the price to get for the annual program, it is so, so worth it. And you won't forget it. I love that. Thank you so much. So now you select it and you're in. Boom. Boom. Super simple. And my favorite thing about this right here is once you've uploaded a cut file from Maker's Gonna Learn to Cricut Design Space, you never have to upload it again. So I can go to upload and I can go to view all. I've uploaded 5,800 images in the time I've had my Cricut.
That's crazy.
Account. So I could search dog, and here's all the dog files from Maker's Gonna Learn that I've uploaded into this program. So yes, you have to upload your cut files one at a time as using, but once it's in there one time, you have it forever. You have it forever, okay? So just wanted to explain that real quick. All you do now at this point is you have your images, you measure and size it. Ours is roughly 2.7 by 3.8. And then we have a smaller one that's 2.1 by 3. So just measure your cup, measure your glass. Love, love, love that. And you're good to go. So you can press make it. And now that it's a print and cut, look, you're going to send this to your inkjet printer and you're going to be able to print this all out. Once you print it all out, this is what it'll look like. So we can now go overhead. This is really simple. This is what it'll look like. As you can see, you have it right here. And then this is the time where after you've printed this out on the Waterslide paper, because you can't just use any paper, you have to have the Waterslide paper. Just wanted to recap for anyone just tuning in. Print it out on the Waterslide paper. And then this is where you are going to take your acrylic sealer, whatever sealer you would like. This is the one we are using today, the Rust-Oleum Semi-Gloss Clear.
Hold that up in the camera so that if they want to take a screenshot of that, because we've had a couple people ask exactly.
I love that.
So if you want to take a screenshot of this sealer that we use, take the time, if you're on your phone, your computer, take a screenshot of that so you know what we're using.
Yes,
which also linked below as well.
Oh yeah, but I love a visual.
Sometimes it's easier to see that.
You can get this at, yeah, you can grab this at Home Depot, Walmart. Like, this is just good to have. They have a lot of the sealers too at your local craft store. So if you're going out to the craft store, don't forget you can pick this up there. What you're gonna do now is spray this on your paper one time, and then after that, you're gonna let it cool for 10 to 20 minutes. Make sure it is fully dry. After that, repeat the same process 2 or 3 times. Yolanda, great question. Can I do print and cut on a laser printer? No, Cricut Print and Cut does not offer you to use laser. To do the print and cut technology, you must use a inkjet printer. And our friend's asking, is there a monthly fee? Yes, Maker's Gonna Learn offers a monthly or yearly programming. Today you can go yearly and get like $70+ of savings compared to monthly, so that's crazy. So definitely check that out down below. After you have sprayed this 2 or 3 times, you will now have something that looks like so, okay? That will look like this. Either one of these, very similar. I think I'm gonna use this one because I think it has the 3 coats. But you can see here, it's just been sprayed. You can't really tell it, but it's been sprayed 2 and 3 times, and you can feel that now it doesn't feel like our Waterslide paper because now it has that semi-gloss sealer on it, okay? Now, what I wanna recommend when spraying, I like to stay 12 to 16 inches away, light coverage. You wanna make sure it's even. And yes, you're gonna use inkjet, all right? So after you have been able to spray that, which we cannot do in our studio, I wish we had like Tanner and Lauren on the road where we could step outside and spray it with you, but
this is also something you do not need to do in an enclosed room. Take this outside, spray it outside, or somewhere that is very well ventilated, like a shop or something like that.
Yeah.
Open air shop. Don't do this like in in a bedroom.
Oh, please don't. Please take it outside. Like, be very well ventilated. I mean, it's acrylic sealer, so like you don't want to breathe that in. You don't want it in your nose. Like, that would not be good at all. So now that we've got that sealed and whatnot, you're going to take your paper and you're going to load it into your Cricut. But I've already, we can go ahead and go back to screen share because I want to show you the process. So let's go over here and select the Cricut machine. We're going to use the USB. An open garage would be good because it's going to be really well ventilated. And then 3 times would be really good. And guys, the base material settings are constantly changing with Cricut. So I don't believe there's a water slide paper setting. So you're just going to follow like a cardstock setting, okay? If I could spell cardstock. So you're going to be able to search this. I'm just going to do like a heavy cardstock setting because you want to be able to pretty much cut this all out so that when you submerge it in the paper, when you submerge it in the water, the backing will come off and everything like that. So there's that. Now all you do is we're loading this into our machine. So we're just loading this in over here really easily, really awesome. And we're just going to let this go through. Joanne, would 3 times be better? I don't know. Did I address that yet or not?
I think you did. I think you did say
Just
that
better
3 times would probably be a little bit better.
Yeah, definitely. So that would be, you know, more the better, but I wouldn't do more than 3. That would be a little excessive. So I'm gonna press the flashing play button. Let us know, guys, what questions do you have? What concerns do you have using any of the water slide techniques? I mean, you're gonna get a really unique look. I mean, this looks really good. Again, great Dollar Tree craft project today.
So someone asked if they could use the wrapping paper setting. I think this is more of a heavier material, so you're going to want to use that heavy cardstock setting. That way you want that decal to separate from the paper that's going to be on your mat, because you're not going to put the whole sheet of paper in the water. You're just going to put the small decal.
Yeah, that's a great point. I want the whole decal to come off, and then I'm going to submerge it, and as it sits in the water for 30 seconds to a minute, you'll start seeing it separating, and it's going to want to curl up. It's going to be a really fun technique. I'm really, really excited to walk with you guys to do this. I've heard tips of people using different things like a silicone brush and things like that to, like, if you're really go get into water slide decals and do things like that. But I love teaching from a very basic entry level step. So for example, it takes two ways, like 2 things to get involved in this for our tutorial today. It takes the acrylic sealer, which I bet you already have, and it's really hopefully just go take you to purchase this amazing water slide paper. So that's really the newer cost to entry. I know y'all have been to the dollar store. I know you've got blanks. I know you have water. You know what I mean? Like there shouldn't be too much cost of entry for today's project, which I love to teach. If you want to become an expert in this, you will always be able to find other tools and other accessories, but I like to trying to teach the basics and things like that. So that's what I like to do. It's our philosophy around here, is making it as simple to start as possible. And now we can unload this right here. And just like so, love this, love it. And let's see if it cut all, oh look guys, okay. So it cut all the way through, that's awesome. Now let me tell you a little secret. So it cut off just a hair difference, but the best part is we'll never be able to tell because we're removing that white backing. So I love that. And the reason for it, maybe my Cricut needs to be aligned. We did cut and print, we printed this on a different Cricut and then we brought it in here. So that could be the process too. So I'm going to take this one right here and we're going to walk through this one. Let's do the mug first. So we'll teach the mug first and then we'll do our wine glass. So we can go overhead if we're not already. Is this in frame? Is this in frame? Perfect. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna let this sit for 30 to 60 seconds in the water. So what it's gonna recommend, I'm just gonna bring this in real quick, the transfer and separation process. Submerge paper in the water for 30 to 60 seconds to separate the base paper and the transfer. Remove paper from water, then quickly apply it to the ideal position of your clean decal surface. Press firmly to secure the transfer. Lauren, there is no glue. There is nothing. This is the technique. This is the beauty of it. And we love that. Rose, there's not a Cricut Waterslide product, but this pack right here, you got 20 sheets. And I believe it's linked down below from Amazon. So, okay, I'm just gonna submerge this in here. You're gonna see it's already wanting to peel up. So we're just gonna leave this submerged in here. I've done a live stream on this prior, and I literally had a timer. I don't think that's gonna be necessary for today. We'll be able to tell. But one of my techniques is I need to make sure I apply this on like holding the mug. So I'm actually gonna just go ahead and wet this as well, because I prefer applying Waterslide on a wet surface. It makes it easier for me to allow it to move around. So that's just a little tip. As we submerge this, I'm just gonna let this be wet.
So Melissa does ask, will the mug be dishwasher safe?
Lauren, it's a no. Like,
Yeah.
I would not trust the heat of your dishwasher, you know, to be able to do that. That would just be a little much.
It's just, if you had epoxy over it.
Oh,
then
yeah.
yeah.
You add epoxy to anything, honey, and that's good.
Yeah.
Like for the most part. Okay, so it's starting to want to come up. Lauren, help me. I'm terrible with time. You tell me when you think it's been.
I think we've been pretty close to 30 seconds.
Oh, look at this. Look at this separation. Look at this separation. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh my gosh, guys, do you see this? Do you see this? Ooh, can they still see my mug? Oh my goodness, I love this. So look at this. So you can apply it here. I like water on the surface because now you are able to work it out and move it if needed. So look at this, I can straighten it up a little. How about it? What do you guys think of that?
Look how easy.
Right? So now what you're going to do is you can, you know, take some paper towel and start dabbing it. But if you're happy with where this is positioned, you're going to, the water is my secret. So I've heard friends not put water on the surface that they are applying it. And I think that's why it wrinkles personally. So the water really helps me because I'm still able to move this around. I didn't have to fret, I didn't have to rush. I can even pick this up and make sure like, okay, when I'm holding this, how does it look? Y'all, if you can hear the train even better today.
I know, because I forgot to shut the door.
Well, I really am enjoying this. Y'all, our team have started afternoon walks outside to get some vitamin D. And I told the team we have to do it as soon as we get done with the show. Is this as permanent as vinyl? So I would say it is very permanent, but I also would say you can't get these amazing colors with vinyl. If you're doing one color, sure, but Lauren, you couldn't do like this layered vinyl. It's way more permanent than layered vinyl. So,
okay.
Yay, we're gonna let this cool for a second. I'm just gonna
So-
repeat the process with our next one. What's our questions? Let me know our questions.
Another question is, could you put this sticker on a car window permanently?
So it's very translucent. So let me bring in some glass.
Yeah.
This is a very translucent process. You wouldn't really be able to read the window decal, especially if this was like,
If you were on tinted windows, it
I was
would
about to say,
definitely be a no.
yeah, tinted windows, you're out. You're out. So that's a,
For sure.
I would not say this is food safe either because what you're actually transferring is these chemicals.
Yeah.
You are transferring a sheet of acrylic. So be careful.
So it needs to go on the outside, basically on the outside of, if you're doing it on like dishes, it would be on the outside of a mug, not on a plate.
No. No food.
There was one really cool, I saw this at Hobby Lobby, and I thought that this would be an amazing project to make.
Tell us.
they had taken, and what it looked like to me is it was like a frame. And I'm sure some of our friends on here has seen it at Hobby Lobby.
If it's at the Hoblob,
If it's at the Hoblob, y'all have seen it.
it.
But it looked like just a leaf that had been pressed between two panes of glass and framed. And just it was just the transparent glass. Well, I got up to looking at it, and it was like you could feel the decal on the back of it. So if you had a picture of like a pressed flower or a leaf and did the Waterslide decal on the back, like if you took a frame.
Stop it. You could do a big one.
Yeah.
Like that would be, and what I would do is I would use like a 13 by 9 cooking sheet if you're gonna do something big, and use that, because you don't have to have like thick water. Like we just have a few inches of water. So the next step of the process, we're gonna do the smaller one on our wine glass. So what we're gonna do is we are just gonna submerge this in the water. And I think the smaller decals, they just do really, like they're even faster to remove the backing. So again, I'm just gonna submerge this in water.
Kim made a good suggestion, and I don't know if you mirrored it, could you use it, actually.
Yeah, you totally could. So
use it on the back of a cutting board, like a glass cutting board.
You could. Yep, you totally could. And it would be fairly permanent too, so that's awesome. So I love that.
Vanessa also asked, it chips very easily. Is there any way that we could seal it? Once again, we like using UV resin would be a really easy way, a quick way to seal it.
Yeah, UV resin is a very quick way. Like UV resin takes the issue, away really fast. So I love that. And yes, we're having friends ask about the membership. There is a link down below you can actually click, and you'll be able to get all the details all about our membership and what you get access for what tier. So see, I have this wet wine glass right here, and when I apply this down, you're able to work with it. And the further up it is, the better, because it's more flat up here. So you could have went with the larger one or not, but this is the smaller decal. And as you see here, I'm able to just use my finger to work out any bubbles. This is the area where a lot of our friends in my previous video had commented. It was like, Tanner, get a silicone, why am I saying silicone so funny?
I don't know.
You get a silicone little brush, and you'll be able to do that. But look, y'all, you're able to do this with your hand, and this gets really permanent really quick. So you can just see here, work this all out. Love it. And I'm just pushing out the water. Like there's water underneath, but the water underneath is what allows us to not have to commit to it so fast. So
Amy says that she's only ever done Waterslide under acrylic. I'm assuming that's like the acrylic or epoxy.
Yeah.
Does it stay on the wine glass coffee mug without it being sealed in any way? So far, ours has stayed on very well.
Look at this. I mean, this is the one we did.
I think Alicia washed
it
a couple times.
We tested just to make sure it would do good. Now you can see here, this is why we don't recommend it in the dishwasher, hand wash only. You could see a little chipping. So if you're, worried about the ink or anything like that, just make sure. I would do more coats like on wine glasses than probably a mug and things like that. This is just acrylic, so just be mindful of that. And we love all of the different techniques. So yay!
And yes, this is if one of our friends said that they love Waterslide because they don't have a sublimation printer yet. This is a great alternative.
Yes.
If you don't have the money to invest in a sublimation printer,
this paper is very affordable.
Yeah.
Very, very affordable. So yeah, that's awesome.
I mean, obviously you're not going to be able to do it on like textiles, like clothing, things like that. But cups and stuff.
Hello, who has not been looking for an alternative to use, for something for all the dollar store mugs? Like this is gonna give you some really great results really, really quickly. And this is almost dry. Like this is almost permanent. You can see here, just as it dries, it's gonna be super permanent. So it's just really awesome. So you don't have to do the technique where you put the water on the surface, but the reason why I love that is it helps me make sure that I have wiggle room. Because Lauren, if it's completely dry, it goes like the water that pills up with it is so it's not wet.
Right.
So you're going to have to be permanent. You're going to start ripping it if you have to move it, and then it'll be off center. So Deborah, when you say you make it look so easy, we follow steps to make sure that it looks easy for us and you, which brings me to my next step of the process. Let's talk about what happens if you do a water slide on a textured surface. So this is what started happening to us when we were trying to do something on a more textured surface. We're actually going to do this other one, if it can fit, just to test and play around with, because we just asked the question of like, can we make this work? Will it work easily? Because a lot of times we could get it to work, but we want to be, you know, mindful of our new friends as well. So this is a little bit larger, but we could probably, should I do it this way just to test, or we should just
I would do it that way. I would just still do it that way.
I'll commit. I'm committing.
Commit to it.
We're committing to it just to give something to test out, just so you all can see what happens for more textured surfaces. So with the textured surface, we didn't find that it was as easy to apply, and it just literally came up. Okay, well, so anyway, we're gonna test this again just so that you guys can see it too, and hopefully kind of understand where we're coming from when we are recommending making sure it's a really, you know, not textured surface. So yay, love it. Are you guys learning anything today? If so, leave us a emoji, let us know. Love this.
Now, we personally did not bake any of these. I know I saw some friends say that they had seen
acrylic. I don't know. Can they bake it?
They had said that they saw someone bake it. We did not.
We did not bake ours.
We're not going to suggest that you bake it until, because we've not tested it. Now, if we had tested it and it had been proven,
we would tell you.
We would tell you.
Yeah. So we're just letting that sit here, you know, 30 seconds or so. What's interesting this time around, I guess where there's smaller decals, mine's not curling as much. So the curling really scares me. But this is, you know, coming
Jackie
really
said
well.
that these would be really cute on LED candles, and those
the
would
LED
be
candles
so
would
cute
be perfect.
Yeah,
that's awesome. Learning so much, yay! Courtney, we're so excited. Y'all, if you are considering membership today, let us know, because we'd love to help answer any of your membership questions too, so that you can use some of our print and cut files on the project. So definitely let us know, and we'd love to help you. Now here you guys go. Actually does really, it looks like it's gonna do really well.
Yes, so what happened with this one before is when we did it on the cup, it looked great.
Right.
And then it sat and dried, and then after it dried, it started curling.
Because it's textured, like you can't expect it to be able to do that if it's textured. So guys, that is the difference. Look at all these different alternatives that you can do. You can do the glass wine, you can do the wine glass, you can do the mug. The Tervis is not really a winner in our arena from our testing and whatnot, but now you know why and how. The textured cup, yes, if you do epoxy over top it, we were talking about that at the beginning of the show, any epoxy tumblers would be amazing for this technique, especially if you're sealing it with the epoxy on top. Like that's just go double support, double support.
And you could even, I mean, depending on how long you have to, you could do a small amount of epoxy underneath so you get that smooth surface.
I love that.
Then lay it down, let it dry, and then the epoxy over top of it.
Yes. Okay, so someone says my ink got messed up. If your ink is getting messed up, I would recommend making sure to do more layers of your acrylic. Make sure you got some really, really good layers of acrylic. And this is gonna be so much fun. Lauren, I think we're done. So I'm gonna come over real quick. Or actually, one last thing for anyone that's on the fence about membership, I just wanna share one last time. I know it's National Craft Month this week, or this month if you didn't know. So this month we have a special promotion for you to grab your membership. So I believe it's on for the next 17 days. Let me scroll down. So you have 16 days, 8 hours to be a part of our National Craft Month. This sale is going on until the last day of our boot camp coming up. So definitely grab your membership so you can be part of boot camp this year. A lot of our friends said, hey Tanner, if I'm not a member, can I be a part of boot camp? Technically, can you watch? Yes, but can you participate? No, you're not gonna be able to make these projects without a membership. So when you say yes to membership, it unlocks all of our exclusive trainings, like our 30-day challenge, our Facebook group, And then every project you see here on the channel, on the YouTube channel, you're gonna be able to make. You're not having to go anywhere else. So we're kind of a one-stop shop. You can see here, you can be a monthly member or a best value member. That's what's on sale today when you use that coupon code CRAFT at checkout. You can also see committing to yearly unlocks those bonuses. There's about $400 to $600 worth of bonuses, like our commercial use license, our 30 days to mastering your Cricut, our frame building masterclass, and 20 other more that you will love using. So click that orange join now button, use that coupon code CRAFT, lock in a great rate, and get ready to start crafting with us for a full 365 days. That is so much fun. I just want to invite anyone to membership. I'm going to come join Lauren over here as we look at our adorable projects.
I know.
Oh my goodness.
I love them.
They turned out great.
So we've had a couple friends ask the question, and we'll go over it again.
Yeah.
We did not actually seal these. Not the current ones we have in front of us. They were not sealed. However, if you want to seal them, you can seal them with with resin, epoxy resin. UV resin would be a really good one.
Here's the thing. We talk about sealing projects a lot. For some reason, crafters love talking about sealing their projects. Lauren, I'm not somebody to seal my project. Like, not all my projects. There are projects I will seal. There's projects I want a good finish on. But y'all, when you start looking at those brush strokes of sealer, especially pet peeve when people seal vinyl. When people brush stroke seal vinyl, I guess I should just make a whole video about it to relieve this. But your vinyl is as temporary as the adhesive on it. So sealing it in isn't really going to help too much. But this is a project where you could peel this up if you really scratch hard enough.
Yeah.
But it's permanent enough to where, like, it's really great for decorative use.
Right.
Like, this is the one I just made, and like, as you can see, it's already sealed really well. The water, like, you're down to the very little bits of water.
Right.
So it's not bad at all. So yeah, I don't think, if you're decorative, I wouldn't seal it.
Right. I mean, this is still usable. Like, you can still use this coffee cup. You can wash it.
Yeah.
You're just obviously not going to want to, like, sit and, like, scrub on it.
Yeah.
You're not going to want to
put it with your
in,
nail.
Yeah. But it's still, it's functional. It's usable.
It feels more permanent than vinyl.
Yes.
It's not as thick. It's not as thick.
But as if someone was asking sealer or what we use the Rust-Oleum when we were putting the layers on this to get it off, if that was what you were asking as far as...
Yeah, that's the sealer we used when we were getting ready for it. If I had to seal this, I would probably do like what brand of sealer does Minwax carry? Minwax is the creator of it. It's in the blue bottle. We use it for our glass ornaments. Do you remember what I'm talking about?
Yes.
It's probably the best sealer if you're brushing something on here. It is the best.
Yeah.
If anyone remembers what I use for my glass ornaments, you'll know exactly what product I'm talking about, so you all can be aware of that. So how long do you wait after sealing to put it on your mug? Rosemary, 30 minutes or so is the bare minimum. You just don't want it to be tacky or anything like that. So can you water slide on wood? If it's, so like yesterday's wood, was really smooth. You probably could water slide on that. I personally love using water slide on aluminum. Water slide on coated ceramics. That's where a lot of these water slide techniques I personally love. Decorative plates for the fall. We have a lot of watercolor cut files on makersgonnalearn.com, so you can go download a watercolor image and put it on a plate. Put it on a plaque, like, and make it look like you bought it already printed with that. Does that make sense? Like, that's some of the things I personally love to do with Waterslide too.
Yeah. So we also had somebody ask, how does the Cricut know where to cut it? Because we use the Cricut print and cut image.
That technology.
And that technology is great. So
yeah. Let me
just
grab this so we can explain it. So the print and cut is going to the Cricut. You know, we uploaded our cut file, we sized it. When you tell Cricut, hey, I'm ready, it is going to put this rectangle around your image, and then it's going to read those lines and be able to cut around it. So that's kind of the technology of the Cricut that kind of made this project like just icing on the cake. Could you print out any image you wanted? You could print out pictures of your family, and then after you do the sealing, you would just hand cut it.
Yeah.
So you don't have to use the Cricut. This could be a Cricut-free project.
And that was something that somebody said a while ago is, could you just use scissors? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
If you just want to use scissors to cut it. But this design specifically, if you can see, there's very intricate, there's some intricate cuts in here. So using the Cricut just gets those precise cuts a lot easier than me going in there and having to hand cut all of that.
Yeah, no, we're not about that here. We can't do that. I saw earlier someone asked what my favorite Cricut is. I love all of the Cricut lineup. If I give two options. One, if you're getting your Cricut and you're like entry level, cost effective, Explorer Air 2 is a great entry level machine. If you are someone that just wants the best and not have any FOMO, the Cricut Maker 3 is hands down the best machine you're gonna get, as there's not a better one yet.
Yep.
It's coming, I'm sure, by next year.
Yeah.
They upgrade the machines every other year. They upgraded last summer, so we're due next spring or so for a new machine, or later this fall. So yay!
So Jackie asked, Jackie was the one that suggested there was a print and cut workaround.
Ooh.
We have been testing that, Jackie, all thanks to you. We have been testing.
Jackie.
So look out for that coming soon.
Fun. Will dishwasher save decoupage to seal it? We have had, yes, theoretically it will, but...
I'm gonna shut this door real quick.
Yeah, it could. Lauren's throwing stuff. It totally could, but I don't know if, since it's a decal and I don't know, it just is very different. I'm not sure. I don't know if I would try to make this dishwasher safe. If that's personal, you could try and it probably could work. I'm just not sure. Oh, what is FOMO? Fear of missing out. Thank you for answering and asking. Sorry about that, y'all. So yay, love it. You guys are awesome. This has been such a great way to hang out with you on National Craft Month. If you are not already a member, today is a great day to become one. New cut files launch tomorrow. Yes. How many friends do we have hanging out?
We have 177 still with us.
Love it. You guys are rocking it. I hope you all are super excited. Again, because tomorrow's going to be an amazing craft project.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah, Alicia and Caitlin will be here. They're super excited to bring you this awesome project. It is a really nice size sign, and it's actually going ahead and getting ready for the 4th of July. So
yes,
y'all are going to be locked and loaded this season for summer, because it's already getting warm here.
If you're on our TikTok or Instagram, you got a little preview of it yesterday.
Yes. What a fun TikTok too. That was some really amazing.
It was Alicia's TikTok and Instagram Reels debut.
Oh, I love that. I love that. Go Alicia. And she has a stovetop cover video coming out soon too.
Yeah.
So you all are really going to love Alicia and all of her creativity. Oh, Courtney already saw it on Instagram. That's awesome. That is so fun.
Belinda just got her membership a couple days ago. Yay! She's been an MGL stalker for months. We were so glad to have you.
I love it. You finally said yes. If there's any other friends waiting to say yes to membership, you won't regret it, just like all our fellow members. So come join us, introduce yourself in the Facebook group. Choose kind. So I've been really inspired since joining. Yay!
That is what we are here for, what we love to hear. Our whole goal behind everything we do is to inspire you guys to get that Cricut out of the box, start making stuff, start creating, and have fun with it.
We did our job for her. We can go get a coffee or something. She got her membership. She's getting crafty. You can have these same results like all our friends here do, because you have a team behind you that is really excited to see you, thrive and really set you guys up for success. Hey, we even have a life coach that people need to get plugged in with. So the Maker's Gonna Thrive coaching session call is actually, I believe,
tomorrow.
It's at 7 o'clock. I know what day. I don't think it's this week, but it's a later call. So it should give you all a little bit more availability if you've not been able to attend. Beth has been able to get personally coached. What our coach is doing is she is coaching on a topic that we kind of agreed on together. So I gave her some ideas. She came back. We worked together on the curriculum. And then after her training, she actually asked people to be live coached. So like you have the opportunity to get live coaching, and we've seen amazing transformations. There's one member, Christine, and she came on the first call ever. She was so sweet. She's like, hey, I have all these ideas. I wanted to be doing this with my life. And you know, they just really, I was transformed by watching her be coached and feel in. So whether you are willing to be coached or just a lurker on there, don't miss out on those opportunities. And that's all included on any tier membership at Maker's Gonna Learn.
So for those that don't know or that are new,
give it, fill in
what Tanner is talking about
it's not some voodoo magic.
No, so this year, what we launched in January for Maker's Gonna Learn for our members is life coaching called Maker's Gonna Thrive, because like you said, we want to bring you awesome crafts, but we also want you to succeed in all aspects of life. So we thought, how can we do this for our members? It's no extra cost to you all. If you sign up as a member today,
you're going to be on to this month's call.
You get access to that now. You've only missed 2 months so far.
You watch the recording too.
Yes.
So what happens is, I mean, obviously you don't have to watch the recordings, but they kind of build off each other. So January was goal setting. February was like, how do I really like take action? And I forget this month's theme, but it's really good. I'm personally go enjoy March's theme. I do remember. So it's something that I think you all will really enjoy, and the people that are getting plugged in there and taking that are getting results. So that's just an additional like, thank you for being a member here. This is something we thought you all would enjoy. So you all have to take part in it to allow us to see that we need to keep it around. So we love that. You all are gonna love Maker's Gonna Thrive. If you haven't already, the date for March's session, you know what, before we head out, let me just grab my phone real quick.
Grab your phone, because we definitely want to make sure that you all know the date.
This is good.
For...
I also didn't even touch on this yesterday, but we have on the social media and the Facebook group for membership, we have this new Save the Date calendar. So we have all the dates here that you need to save your date. So March 3rd is the big monthly cut, font, and font release.
Tomorrow.
Maker's Gonna Thrive is March 7th. Is that next Monday? I believe it's next Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern. I know it's March 7th. I'm just not sure what day March 7th is.
Let's pull up the calendar. It is Monday.
It is Monday, March 7th at 7 p.m. So that's fun.
Yes.
So you all will be able to do that. Boot camp is happening March 14th to the 18th.
Bless you.
Excuse me, I'm telling you, allergies are going crazy.
So Michelle said, I'm confused, is it $13.95 a month for a year? So what it is you pay for the year in a lump sum, which can be broken into 2 payments still yet, correct? No?
No, you're thinking Maker's Gonna Sublimate.
Maker's Gonna Sublimate. We've got, and Design Make Sale can be broken into, So no, it's just a one-time payment for the year, but when you break the math down, it comes out to $13.49 a month. That's if you're confused, that's where.
And what I like to explain is that we have more perks if you go yearly, because you make that bigger financial commitment to us. We make a bigger commitment to you. So the year membership is great for Cricut beginners that need our foundational elements and training. We don't like to have like, hey, you have to buy this membership and this product to get the result. The result is in that year membership. That's how we've justified it and finagled it for our team to be able to pour into you so much, because that year membership, y'all, it would be $400 to $600 if I broke it out, charged you just for cut, files, and fonts, charged you just for the training, we don't want to do that. This is a one-time fee, or a one-time a year fee that gets you access to our entire like bringings of everything. Yes, we do have programs like Design Make Sell, Maker's Gonna Sublimate. That comes to you when like you all ask for it. So for example, after boot camp this month, we are releasing a brand new program that you all have been asking us for years. This is something we're so excited to release. Seeing this program already coming to life here in the office is really exciting. This is something you all are gonna really, really enjoy and really be a part of. So I don't want you to miss out on March 20th at 9 p.m. You're gonna get the 7 secrets to mastering advanced craft projects. So from that title, we're gonna be talking more about how to become the best crafter you can be. So that's gonna be very connected into what we're bringing to you guys this month. So that's a new program, so I can't wait for that. And then on March 30th, we have a special announcement with Lauren. If you all cannot already put the pieces together, if you've been following along or not, we're going to hint to it all month long. So
I know. I feel like I have hinted, if you've been a member and you've been here in our lives. Like,
well, we were talking very overly about it, then we scaled back, so it's like, have you been following along since like November?
Have you been? Do you know what I've been saying?
Are you doing a TikTok? Is this a TikTok verbiage? I have no idea.
No.
Oh, okay.
That's just my verbiage.
Then maybe make it. I love it. Well, y'all, such a great time hanging out with you. If y'all need anything, reach out to customer care, hi@makersgonnalearn.com. We are so excited for this month. Alicia and Caitlin will be here tomorrow to craft alongside you. Be here at 1:30 to support and have fun crafting with them. It's going to be amazing, and I cannot wait for that. So thank you guys so much. Is there any other comments, anything else?
I think that's it.
Woohoo! Sounds good. We'll see you guys back here tomorrow.